Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about how we made $220 today selling options, as well as we bought 100 more shares of ULTY. So first, let's talk about the $220 we collected. As I always say, I sell puts, which means I'm agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. So today we sold a $4.50 put, two of them to be exact, on Bumble. Bumble is a dating app. I'm actually using it, and I'm not going to lie, I'm having no success, so it's probably an indication that this trade is not going to go in my favor. But nonetheless, I do like what Bumble's about. I'm okay with owning it at $4.50, even if it goes down to $3, $2, whatever. I'm okay with that. ARRY, a tech company, I sold 3 cash-secured puts on that for the $5 strike. They have earnings tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Wednesday. Either way, they have earnings coming up. So that's another risky play. But, again, I'm okay with owning ARRY at the $5 strike. So regardless if it goes up or down, I'm okay with the $5 strike. So between those two plays, we collected $220 today, opening up 2 new cash-secured puts. I haven't played Bumble ever, I don't believe. I have played ARRY, and I actually have a $6 put on this stock. So if I would get the 5, hey, cost average, lower down, that's fine as well. So I couldn't resist $150 premium. That's a 10% premium on a $1,500 play, because again, when you sell a put, you're agreeing to buy the stock for a predetermined price, $5 per share, 100 shares in an option contract, and I had 3 option contracts, so that's $5 times 300, that's a $1,500 collateral play, where I collected $150. That's a 10% yield. Hard to pass that up, in my opinion, on the stock. I'm okay with owning. And then I did buy another 100 shares of ULTY. As I say in every video, I am not a supporter of these high-yield funds, but I had said from the beginning I wanted to get 1,000 shares of one of these just to kind of show that even with 1,000 shares, you're not going to outpace selling options. So I like ULTY out of all the Yield Max funds because, they're selling covered calls and things like that on multiple rather than just following the underlying stock. So I like ULTY in that aspect. Let's scroll down to see how many we have of those. I think I have 715. Yep, 715 of them now. Our cost average is $7.05. I do have a cash secured put for the strike price of the 6 for 200 shares. So I might have to roll that if needed. I'm hoping we stay under $6 for a couple of weeks and I can get that expire worthless. Nonetheless, I will have 715 shares this week for our ex-dividend day. That's Wednesday. So I don't plan on making any more trades between now and then. The contracts we have set to expire this week, that I'll probably roll later in the week, run the $6.50 put, or strike call, the $6.50 call. I'm agreeing to sell it for $6.50. I really don't want to let it get assigned away. We had a nice pullback today. Run was at $7.50 or something on Friday. It dropped down to $7.02. If we could have this pull back down to like $6.50 by the end of the week, and I could collect a big full credit to roll the position. CLSK, cash secured put, I agreed to buy it for the $8.15. It's currently trading at $8.15. I'll wait till Friday or Thursday to roll that. ALTY, $6 put, agreed to buy it for $6. It's trading at $5.45. And FCEL, $6.50 put. This is the stock that really ran down on me, so I have quite a few shares of these, just rolling covered calls on them, so I'm going to let these get assigned. I can't imagine I roll that position. I'll just let it get assigned and then sell covered calls till we collect our money back on that. So that's the plan for the upcoming week. I love down days. I kind of always judge how SPY is doing, the S&P 500. So let's see, where was open? Open at 9:30. It ran the whole way up to 566. And then by 4, it had run back down to 563. So a little up and down day there. After hours down a little bit. So I kind of base how the plays are going to go for the day based on that. So when it had a nice little pull down, I like selling puts on those days. I kind of think we're going to have a little bit of a down week this week. We had a pretty green week last week, so I wouldn't mind some stocks pulling down, sell some more puts by the end of the week. We'll see where we're at on Wednesday. Like I said, I don't plan on moving any plays between now and then. Wednesday is our ex-dividend day, so let's wait until then to collect, to make some moves, see how much money we need to make. Like I always say, our goal is to collect $550 a week. We're at $220, so we'll see where those high-yielding dividend funds put us by Wednesday. Kind of wraps up our stock talk. Last night, great closeout win for the Warriors. I was hoping they could get it done, and they did. That was a fun game to watch. Then there was my Cavaliers. I can't believe they lost to the Pacers in game 1. But that's okay. I still think we're going to win in 6. Just unfortunate that it's the Pacers are this good. Their offense is good. They are fast break. They're big, long, athletic. They're going to be tough. Today, I'm hoping Jalen Brunson and his crew, Anthony Towns, so they can get something going against Boston. Boston's the best team, in my opinion, left. I don't want them to win. My playoff pick was Cavs versus Nuggets in the NBA Finals. Cavs beating the Nuggets. The Nuggets, a one-day rest, have to go against OKC. According to Brian Windhorst on ESPN this morning, I learned something new. The team playing Game 7 and then going to the next round on one day's rest is like 0-6, and their average loss is by 20 points. So that means the Nuggets are probably going to lose by 20 points tonight, and that same thing will be true for the Warriors against the Timberwolves tomorrow. They'll probably lose by 20 points, but we'll see. We'll see. A lot of opportunity in the NBA, a lot of opportunity here in the market. So, like I said, I'm going to get 1,000 shares of ULTY. Then I won't buy any more of those. Like I said, sell options. You'll make a lot more money. You won't have to put so much into one stock. So just do it that way, and your account will grow. Not financial advice, just my opinion on it. But I appreciate everyone, and I will see you in the next